Hey everybody, Dave here, and I had a scary table saw kickback and a little minor injury from it. And I want to talk to you guys about that. It's after 10 o'clock. It only happened a few minutes ago, and I'm in the shop too late for my standards. I usually go to bed earlier than this, and I was up late. I was in the shop. I was trying to finish just a quick little project I was making for my daughter to paint tomorrow. I'll be home with her tomorrow, and I figured that'd be a fun thing we can do together. And here's what happened. I was ripping this short piece of wood here. Not wasn't much wider than this, just taking a half inch or so off. And when it came through, it caught on the blade and it kicked back. So it pinched here, and it'll through that out. You can see the damage on the other side where it went across the top of the blade. That's not blood. That's actually the Teflon coating on the blade. It hit my finger. It's turning black and blue already. And swelling, but it's not broken because I can move it. And obviously wrapped my knuckles there. So it's coming out of that at 200 miles an hour. I'm lucky to find the piece. I haven't found the other piece yet. I was using a push stick, which is why I still have fingers on the other hand. Because if I was doing this stupidly with my fingers, when that kickback happened, your body doesn't know how to react. And it very easily could have taken my hand across the top, and I'd be in the emergency room right now with a new nickname. And I'll put a link to a really good video on YouTube about how kickback happens, what kickback is, better than I could ever describe it. And he's got a demonstration in the video here. So, well, why did this kickback happen? Well, for one thing, this is an older Delta Unisaw. It's from the 1950s. It doesn't have a riving knife like a modern saw does. So the saw can you can pinch here. It's got a splitter, but my zero clearance insert doesn't have a cutout for the splitter, which is a little device I can pull up here. Originally, there probably was a guard mounted here. The guard is gone. I would put another guard on if I could find one reasonably priced. For some reason, they sell for almost what I paid for the saw. But those two things would have helped me. The blade, actually, the splitter wouldn't have helped me because this piece is so short that I just would have had the splitter hitting it, but it still could have kicked back. Also, I could have, if I had the guard though, the extra bit of safety, I still would have been able to push this through because it's not as narrow as it might look to you. The thing with guards is sometimes for some cuts you have to take them off. But a guard probably would have prevented, if my hand coming in here, probably wouldn't have prevented the piece from hitting me if it did kick back. But guards are nice because if I was doing something dumb like pushing a thin piece through, it would have kept my hand away from the blade. So I think guards are just fine, even though I don't have one. If you have one, don't take it off. They're much more valuable than you think they are. Saying a lot because I'm rambling. This is a very kind of a scary thing. I just wanted to share it with you guys. And the irony is, Johnny Cash's song Hurt was playing when this happened. So it could have been a lot worse. I'm actually going to save this offcut and tack it up on my wall as a reminder. And I'll mention, this is only the second real through-cut kickback I've ever had in my life. And the first one did send me to the emergency room. I was pushing a piece through using two hands. So I had a piece pushing here. It was wide enough. I had another piece pushing here because it was a little bit of a wide board. And when the kickback happened, the hand I was using to put pressure against the fence, which you do sometimes, thought I was far enough away, sent my thumb across the top. By the way, the saw's unplugged. Across the top, just like that. And I had a real nasty scar, and I'm missing part of my thumb. A little chunk of skin is gone and will never be back. So just be careful. woodworking can be a dangerous way to spend a couple hours. It's fun, it's rewarding, but you gotta watch what you're doing. And that's that. So thanks, everybody. Have a great day and be safe.